trying to continue our fitness program, high altitude training for a trip this summer in Colorado. 4, 5, 6. Good. Nice. First hill with the mast. Fire when ready. Nice. Good. She's trying to maintain the target acquisition the whole time. She's on target, trying to keep it on target the whole time. So I don't know whether to be bummed out or to be happy that I called in 2 hunters with my bugle. I mean, I'm bummed out it wasn't an elk, but I'm happy it was authentic enough that it tricked those guys. They looked like they were experienced hunters and they knew what they were doing. So I guess I'll take that as a win. The mission was to call in an elk within shooting range, launch a shot. Mission accomplished, man. First day. And I launched narrow, but it was through a little bit of crap. And being a deer hunter, you think they're closer than they really are because they're such big animals. So I shot them at what I thought was 35. It ended up being 45, and that's enough that I went right under them. So you learn, but man, it was awesome.
It's still day one.
Day one, yeah. Basically, it took us about 8 hours to call in our first elk. So that's good, pretty good. Over and out. And it's been an epic day. We're both destroyed. I think more from the altitude than the fatigue. Like I have a pounding headache. Sarah's got a pounding headache because we put some treks on today. 5 miles? 5 miles is nothing, right? Well, come to Colorado with 70 pounds on your back and talk to me about 5 miles and 10,000 feet. Feels like we've done 50. Need the headache to go away. This is what happens when you take your rental Dodge Durango and you take it to 10,000 feet. It gets a little bit cucked up. Breakfast of Champions. We're a little too close to the action right now. We tented really close to where all the elk are, so we can't have a campfire. We can't have any hot food. So just got done my first hunt this morning. Had a real good interaction with this bike and another cow. some breakfast. Smoked oysters, baby. With a little bit of chocolate protein bar to wash it down. Good to go. Okay, so here we are. Here we are, way up. We're about 10,000 feet, and we're up in a wilderness area at Whipple Mountain. And right now we're trying to locate the elk, and I'm going to try to zoom in. That is the bull. Right there. Look at that. That is a beast. Pick your head up, how big are you? I think that's a 5x5 anyway. He's got those two up. Come on, pick your head up. One. I think that's a 5x5, I'm not sure. And just when you think that your work was like done, and you got the camp and you're good to go, and you've spent the last 6 hours climbing a mountain to get up here with bags, you realize that the elk are way over there. doesn't do it justice. And that sucks because that is steep. They're like billy goats right now because of the hunting pressure, so we're going way up there. We're gonna drop our bags down here in the creek, and we're gonna start our day march up. We're gonna try to get downwind of me and see if we can get shot off. If we can, it's gonna be one hell of a hike out, but that's part of the process. So we're excited that we see a nice bull, and we're gonna go get him. So here we are. It's taken us all day to get in position. We're in position for that nice 5x5 and then 11,000 feet. Hopefully he pops out and we can get him over now. It's going to be about a 3-hour wait, I think. This is the shit that people don't show you on the glamour videos of elk hunting on YouTube.
It's taken me probably 20 minutes to get, I don't know, 100 yards.
It is so thick in here, we're literally scrambling over trees.
So steep.
I'm straddling just, I mean, it's steep, and but we could be, you know, we could be at like in bed right now at home getting ready to go to work.
Yeah, no thanks.
We'll take this nice sunset. We made it just in time. It was actually nice going the whole hunt, and we came on down into just this bramble of nastiness.
It was a beautiful aspen grove we were just in, so this is all worth it.
Over and out. Let's see if we can get out of here, Annie. I looked down at the lobby. I'm like, who the heck is leaving all this mud everywhere, walking across the floor? And I looked down and realized, oops, might have been in the mud wallow. Oopsie.
Good thing we got a good rate on this room.
Hold on. Let's see. Yeah.
Honey, take them off someplace else. This is why I got the robotic vacuum, if anybody was wondering.
Well, do you think they have robotic vacuums in Comfort Inn?
I'm gonna leave housekeeping a big tip.
And I think some elk poop too.
Can you see the trout who's just swimming, just hanging out right there?
Fishing for fresh water.
Quickly we disconnect.
Oh, I can feel it actually, like the coldness on my back. Literally, like, it's like ice on my back.
As fresh and as cold and as icy as this water looks, you will never want to drink from this stream when you see how much elk and deer and bear poop is around. What is it exactly that you're doing?
Well, we're road building. We're trying to get out.
I wouldn't call this a road.
We're trying to get out where there are no hunters. The last week's been great, but we're a little frustrated because, you know, we've been on some elk and we've been able to get in there, but we've been unsuccessful, and primarily because there's a lot of hunting pressure where we were before. So, and you set something up, and then other hunters come in, and your plans get ruined. So, what we want to do now is just get to where nobody is, and bring the old rental Dodge. Dodge.
I think the Dodge has been through enough this week.
She's a good girl. She's almost there. Look, we got this.
I wish I got the first.
We got this.
I wish I got the first road we were on film. But I was way too altitude sick to even
This
film.
is my mud handprint from where I had to push her out the first time.
Yeah, there's probably 2 to 3 inches of mud underneath those tires. Let me get a safe distance away when he decides to launch this car. Oh, he needs a front tire. And we go about 20 feet and we do it again. Oh, Jesus.
Piece of cake. We got this.
Have you looked up ahead yet?
Have I looked at what?
Up ahead yet?
Oh boy. Rule number 1, when you hunt or fish, in my opinion, is to make sure your keys for your vehicle are somewhere at your vehicle. In case you get hurt and your other person doesn't know where you are, they have the vehicle. You let everybody know where the keys are, so the vehicle's operational even if you're missing or something's gone wrong. So it's always important, in my opinion, to keep the keys at the vehicle. However, I usually keep them, you know, under a rock or something, or maybe under the tire. Here it's a little different. There's nothing around. We're kind of in a desert, but there's a lot of cow patties everywhere. So we're gonna go ahead and put the rental car keys. Totally natural. All right, let's go hunt.
It's so gross.
but it's been an hour and a half, and we just bumped him. We heard him. We've been following his trail in, and we bumped him. So we're sitting here waiting for him to die so we don't lose him, because here's the thing, he's gonna die. We've got lung blood, we've got dark blood, he's gonna die. The problem is we don't want him to die 3 miles from us, so we never find him. That's unethical.
How do you feel right now?
I'm sick to my stomach. Brent just offered me some food, and there's no way I can eat right now. I feel fine.
I'm excited.
Dude, yeah, so dude, Brent called in this fucking, dude, I can't swear, but I can't help it. He called in this bull, straight up on a string, man, and we basically ambushed him. We were running through the woods with our bows to get there in time before dark, and what it was like 10 minutes, 5 minutes before people shoot, and if it would have been 5 minutes later, it would have been, too dark. Yeah.
So,
And we literally just went through the woods, and it was like getting louder, he's getting louder, he's getting louder. And one of the problems is you don't know, there's no, like, nobody's telling you when to, like, set up and do it. You just kind of gotta guess. And I kept pushing forward. I'm like, I'm gonna bump, pushing forward, bump, and then he's right in front of me. I thwacked him twice. You can hear it on the video, thwacking him.
Brent said you probably saved his life because that bull was coming charging for that cow.
You saved my life, dude. He was coming in so mad.
For the
He was
racket.
pissed.
Yeah.
He came right towards you, honey.
I know, man. It was such a good, dude, tactically.
If you wouldn't have shot him, he would have run right into me and gored me. You saved my life.
You're welcome, dude.
Stop video.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I call that 6? Call it 6. It's a quarter inch.
Oh my God! Look how big he is.
Is that big? Dude, it's awesome.
Dude,
Nice job, man.
honey.
Honey,
Honey.
congratulations.
You did it, dude.
Congratulations.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Dude. So my first shot was fucking brutal.
It was
What's
money,
wrong with that?
dude. It was money.
It was absolutely
Why the fuck did you not die sooner?
Dude, that's right through the heart. That is through the heart.
He's a
I mean,
big.
the second shot, okay, it's 35 yards, you quartering or 20.
It's in the leg,
Yeah, it got in here, right?
probably. In the guts. Dude, that's in the heart.
Wow.
That is in the freaking
That
heart.
wasn't even low. It was ball on.
He went for so long.
My first elk. Oh my God. This is awesome.
How long have you been tracking him for now?
3 hours.
Almost 3
hours.
hours. 2
We're
hours and
finding-
55 minutes, I think.
We were finding pinhead-sized blood for every 10 feet,
And where did I shoot him? Where did I shoot him?
right through the heart.
Let me see.
Shot him right through the heart.
Perfect shot. Perfect shot, right through the heart.
So where's my arrow?
Good job, guys.
It passed through.
So we never found it.
We never found it.
Dude, that was awesome call. It's the 16th of September. This boy went down. Dude, I can smell that paunch a little bit. Alright. So, what do you do? Just kind of do that right there to the antler? What were the struggles this week?
Altitude.
Altitude, right?
That was the biggest struggle this week.
Did you have a good time?
I had an awesome time. It's not over yet.
So you've got some. Brent's gonna help us try to get another one. We're gonna try to get one for him. And
Then I'm up.
are you excited?
I'm nervous.
You gonna put it in the pumper, in the lungs,
Double lung.
double
You got
lung?
it in the heart. I'm going to do it the double lung. I'm going to show you how it's done.
I think you should. Here's the thing. I've got a 6x6, but barely. If you get a real 6x6 with honey, and you're gonna mount mine next to yours.
This is a lot of meat. We're going to be serving elk chili to my friends for a long time.
Well, thanks for being there with me, and thanks, Brent, for making it happen. It's quite an experience. The whole thing you had mentioned about it's not just about the size of the elk or the meat. It's about the experience, and I learned that today. Like, it really is.
Yeah.
It's about the whole process.
Unforgettable.
Yeah.
Wicked unforgettable hunt.
Yep.
So, all right, over and out, everybody. We're gonna get to work processing this thing.
Thank you. How's your knife work, honey?
Awesome, Jeff. Thank you very much. Here it is. This is your basically your elk hunting knife that you made for me, and it is super sharp.
And I wish I. Go ahead. I wish I had mine with me because that thing is amazing.
Yeah.
How you doing, guys?
I'm working on it. It's a process.
Coming along.
Got 2 nice chunks of meat right here.
It gets quicker here now that the head's on one side. I'm sure, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. I just saw one more.
All right, good morning, everyone. It is probably, I don't know, 1:30
And it's morning time.
in the afternoon. Yeah, it's morning to us because we didn't finish this process until, I don't know, 5:30 last night? 5:30 this morning, I mean.
It was 5. We were in bed at 5.
So it was a dark, cold night. And we're back to
Cold
finish
night.
processing.
Cold night, and I had this is all I had for pants, and they were so bloody. I didn't sleep in them, so I slept naked, and it was cold.
Because it was 36 degrees or
I think it might have
40
touched freezing.
degrees. So the meat we hung last night, the boys hung. It looks good today.
Now basically all we're doing is we're deboning it just because we were going to keep the bone in. It's easier for the butchers to deal with. They can get better cuts on them, but it's so much weight. We have to go so far, and we're all kind of a little bit physically beat up from this one kill that we're deboning it out here. And the butcher's going to be all upset because he's got no cool steaks, but whatever.
Well, it's still pretty cool out, but.
All right, so
All right, warning, graphic. Here's the dead carcass.
One of these things.
He's
one
all
of these
gone.
things.
Yeah.
And actually, we're using this creek right now to basically cool down our meat. It's basically half an elk in there, and
It's like 100
we're getting ready
pounds
for a
of meat.
pack out. We got to pack everything out. It's going to be a good little trek, but we'll get it done. It's all on trail from here, so we're happy. The pack out last night was kind of brutal for us because it was.
Last night, you mean this morning?
This morning it was brutal. It was through the woods, slight blowdown, slight
4 o'clock in the
alder,
morning.
4 o'clock in the morning, and it brought us all to our wall. But we're now a little bit better, honey.
I feel great.
Over and out.
Pancake house for breakfast.
Oh my God! Just speaking my language. All right, honey. Ready for the pack out?
All right, so we're packing out. I've got Mackie. His name's Mackie. You shot at Mackie Lake.
Mr. Mackey.
So we're gonna bring him out.
Nice antler butt. What do we got? What, a 3-mile hike out?
He's a bit heavy because we've got a pretty good tape on him. So this, I don't know what the pack is right now, but it's pretty good.
It's probably 90 pounds.
Kind of like my snow bike. It's been a couple of nights since we shot that 6x6, and we were able to get back in here after packing him out and processing him, bringing him to the meat processor, and now we're able to have a little fire. This is a piece of the back strap from the elk with some fat. And it's tradition to throw a piece of the fat on to a warm and hot rock right like this. And there we go, it starts to sizzle. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut a couple of strips of back. You get that? How is that? Is that ready? Can I see that? And we're just going to get that sizzle, get that back, get this rock nice and oiled up, and cook this elk back strap out here in the campfire. Tomorrow we're going to get up early and going to get after it again. But tonight we're going to have a little bit of elk back strap. We're excited. what we have here is elk cooked in elk fat grease on a hot rock in the middle of a fireplace. We're in the middle of Idaho. It's September 18th, 19th. We were successful as a team getting this elk here on public lands DIY. And we're going to try it for the first time. That is really incredible.
Where's my piece?
It is ridiculous how good that tastes. Ridiculous. I'm not even sure how. Do you guys feed your elk like
Maple syrup and
Yeah,
cotton
that's
candy.
ridiculous. It really is. All right, honey. I want you to try some. I'm gonna turn it around. This one just fell in the dirt. But
I'm gonna rinse it off.
you ready? I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna film your reaction here. That is unbelievable.
That's the best thing ever.
Right?